What's up? I'm RJ Bakulo, award-winning filmmaker, content creator, and mental health advocate. Here to help empower you to tell better visual stories with the best filmmaking tips, tricks, and techniques. I've been doing this content creation thing since we were all locked in during the pandemic. I started off in a tiny apartment in Manila, in an even tinier spare room with minimal gear and little experience talking to the camera like this. Now, a few years later, and a few thousand subscribers more, content creation has become relatively easier with more accessible resources and affordable gear. This video is going to be a little different from my usual videos, since I'm going to give you a behind-the-scenes look at how I make my content, and hopefully teach and encourage you to film your own content as well. Because, personally speaking, there is quite a different feeling of accomplishment when doing this content creation thing. Yeah, sure, there's perks like paid sponsorships and free products, but there is a certain satisfaction of knowing you are putting something out into the world that will stay there forever and hopefully give value to others. You're literally leaving your mark, and making a positive impact is what I'm all in for. I'm grateful to K&F, the online store behind the popular camera gear brand K&F Concept, for sponsoring this video and sending over some products that will make the content creation process even more easy and fulfilling for you. They kindly sent over the K&F Concept 94-inch fluid head video tripod with transverse center column and detachable monopod, which I believe is the perfect tool for content creation. Let's have a quick look at this promising tripod and its features, then let's get into this content creation process and the different types of videos you could possibly make. The K&F Concept 91-inch fluid head video tripod, when fully extended, has a maximum usable height of 2.3 meters and minimal usable height of 60.5 centimeters. It's made of a magnesium aluminum alloy and has a maximum weight capacity of 5 kilograms. The tripod head is a fluid head, meaning it's dampened for smooth pan tilt movements, ideal for video work. One of the many versatile functions of this tripod is you can reverse the middle column and mount your camera upside down to get some ultra low to the ground shots. Probably this tripod's most unique feature is its ability to pull out and adjust the pitch angle up to 120 degrees to achieve overhead looking shots perfect for product or top-down shoots. Handily, one of the tripod legs can be detached and used as a monopod, with the fluid head reattached to it. It has a convenient foam grip, and the monopod can extend up to 2.4 meters. This K&F Concept tripod is lightweight and portable, weighing in at 2.2 kilograms and a foldable length of 54 centimeters. It even comes with a nice carry case. So for the first setup I want to show you is the talking head shot, which is pretty standard for these YouTube type videos, especially if you're going to teach something or impart some kind of value like a review or some kind of lesson or a thing that you're trying to teach. And here I'm using the K&F video fluid head tripod to hold up my main camera right in front of me, which in this case is the Sony FX30. And on my Sony FX30 I have a pretty standard zoom lens at the widest at 18 millimeters. Usually I go for like 16 millimeters just to get a bit more space. I've got inexpensive teleprompter right now over the lens on the camera. And then I've also got a mic, the wireless DJI mic right now attached to me. This is how I'm getting my audio on this main camera. As you can see, also I've got my main key lighting here, just a 60-watt cob light I have with a big softbox diffuser. And I've got another light behind me just as a tact as a kicker, and I've got it set to a warmer temperature so it creates this nice little outline. So it's not just this one big singular spotlight in front of me. And probably 80% of my shooting is done with this setup. And the K&F video tripod right now is doing its job, being sturdy and just staying in place, getting the right shot and the right framing. But this isn't the only application you can use this tripod. Let's check out another setup we can do. So right now with a second setup, we have this overhead shot, which is great for unboxing videos or any type of video that you want to show a demonstration or POV shot of what you're doing or maybe what you're teaching. Perhaps you're an artist and you want to draw and you want to show your artwork or your technique, or just something like this where I do my keyboard reviews and I want to show all the different parts of the keyboard and also testing the keyboard. So I've got my Sony FX30 above suspended using the K&F video head tripod, extending out the transverse column so it's on an angle and reaching over. As you can see, it's holding pretty well. This camera isn't exactly a featherweight, but it's a very sturdy tripod even in this configuration. There is the added option where you can attach a counterweight at the other end of the transverse column, which is really handy, especially if you're extending even further out. Now this is a very useful setup that a lot of YouTubers use, a lot of content creators use, and not many tripods can do this. Most people usually have to set up some kind of C-stand or some kind of elaborate setup to get this kind of shutter setup. By having a tripod that can do something like this is really powerful for content creation. Just to show you here, this is what the shot looks like as we're looking down. Very sturdy shot. I'm gonna hit record. And this is what the shot looks like. I'm hitting record. So we'll bring it in. And then we gotta unbox. Okay. Bring out the contents. And that is my unboxing. You can show it like that in front of the camera. Get that kind of shot. And that is how I do my unboxing videos. And it's made even more easier with this K&F Concept tripod. Now for this last video content setup, I have the K&F Concept video fluid head tripod configured for B-roll shooting. Because as we know, you can't just have the A-roll or just talking straight to the camera. To make your video more interesting and dynamic, it's always nice to have some really cool cinematic B-roll there of whatever you're talking about. Let's do some on this keyboard and just so you can see what it looks like. So I'm gonna hit record. So I've got it here monitored on the iPad as well, so you can see the shots. So let's show this keyboard. First one is a kind of dolly zoom in shot. And we can go there. When it comes to B-roll, it's always great to shoot in a higher frame rate so you can get that slow-mo option. So I'm shooting 60 frames per second. Since I have a zoom lens, let's try that zoomed in. Let's go slowly. Beautiful shot. And because you have the fluid head, you can get really smooth pan and tilt movements. You can even get really creative by, for example, using the monopod shaft to get a kind of elevator shot. Okay. Something like that. And what's really good having as a monopod setup is you're not stuck in one position. When you have a tripod, you have to adjust all the three legs. But as a monopod, you can just run and gun and just go in different positions, just like that. So this is perfect for not just doing product B-roll like this, but run and gun shooting if you're doing documentary filmmaking, for example, and you're out in the field, Or if you're doing event videography at maybe a corporate event or a wedding and a birthday, and you don't have time to be like extending 3 separate legs out just to get the shot, and you might miss something important like the bride and the groom kissing or something. And so having it as this monopod setup makes it really versatile and really super handy and nifty. With companies like K&F Concept, who strike the perfect balance of affordability and quality, the power to tell your unique stories is even more attainable. If you're interested in this tripod or any of the other great products in the K&F Faith online store, be sure to click on my affiliate link in the description below and enjoy a further 17% off discount on all their products using my special code RJBakulo. Now, if you want to take your content creation even further, I made a video here on how to get affordable and convenient studio lighting with a small but mighty K&F Concept portable 60-watt cob light and mini softbox combo. Check it out. Until next time, reframe your mind.